The South Korean economic miracle that has spanned Kwon Sun-ha's life has largely passed her by. At 62, she works as a cleaner, one of more than 3 million minimum wage earners struggling to get by on less than $900 a month.
There's nothing left to spend. Once I pay my mortgage, see a doctor and pay utility bills, it's really hard to live on this money.
From abject poverty in the 1950s, South Korea is now the world's 15th biggest economy. Growth is slowing, but it's still stronger than in many of the world's richer nations. Problems, though, are mounting. Inequality is growing, with the elderly particularly poor. Household debt is on the rise. A third of workers have irregular jobs with little security.
All of which means both presidential candidates, Liberal and Conservative, are talking about expanding South Korea's comparatively small welfare system and about something they call economic democratization.
In other words, they've been turning their fire on South Korea's family-run conglomerates, the so-called chaebols.
Chaebols have grown thanks to various privileges, and they've kicked away the ladders of growth for small businesses.
I will stop major shareholders from striving excessively after their own interests, engaging in unfair practices or occupying neighborhood markets.
To get an idea of the issue, take Samsung. Known around the world as an electronics manufacturer, at home it's much more, with interests in construction, insurance, car making, clothing, retail, the list goes on. Even to the local Starbucks franchise, half owned by one Samsung family member's company, supplied with baked goods by another.
Small and medium-sized companies cannot survive when big companies are encroaching. They don't take responsibility. It's the smaller businesses that have to cut their employees' wages.
Park Geun-hye, whose late father, the dictator Park Chung-hee, nurtured the chaebols, says their behavior needs to be reined in. Her liberal opponent, Moon Jae-in, has pledged to dissolve at huge cost complex share ownership schemes that allow single families to control so much. But the chaebols are giants of the economic and political landscape here. Sticking to those pledges in office won't be easy. Harry Fawcett, Al Jazeera, Seoul.